Hello YouTube, we are back with another tutorial, and in today's video we are looking at a Botania infinite mana generation awesomeness, and it's really good, really efficient. So basically what you do, or what's basically happening, is basically lots of basically. So what you want to do is you want to have a tree farm or something. So I would suggest a MFR or Mine Factory Reloaded tree farm that will generate wood, and then you can have 2 redstone furnaces, and then hook that up into a bee space barrel or an ender chest or whatever. But some sort of way of getting charcoal over here. But basically what I've done is just done an MFR tree farm into a bee space storage barrel, and it's going well. But my MFR tree farm is also feeding into other machines and stuff, so it's it's not generating as much as it needs. But no, it's good though. But what you want to do though, well, basically how this works is it generates the charcoal, and then it will feed the endo flames here with the charcoal, and then it will put the mana from the endo flames into the mana spreaders, and then make the mana pool get full, which is really cool. But what you want to do to sort of do the setup for the mana generation is you basically want to have your mana pool, and then anywhere in the world you want to have your mana or your mana generation. But what I'm going to do for this one is just have it 5 blocks away, or the mana spread is 5 blocks away, and then have the other the endo flames 6 blocks away. But that's just me. It doesn't really matter for you guys at all. You can have it pretty much anywhere. But what you want to do is you basically just want to have 2 platforms, 1 block apart from each other, that are 2 by 3, or 2 by 3 blocks. And how you want to do it is basically you want to have a mana spreader here, and the order that you place the mana spreaders is really important. I'll show you, or I'll tell you later why. But then what you want to do is you want to have your mana or your endo flames here, 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 and here, or not here, but here. So basically in the back corners. And then what you want to do is you want to have your other mana spreaders, and then put that up and down, or on the top and on the bottom of the initial mana spreader right here. And then what you want to do then is you want to have your endo flames, so just place them in the remaining spots, so there, and there, so like that. So it should look like that. And what's cool is the order that we place them in is really crucial, because what you might see is when I hover over this, it's actually paired to the lower one, and that's because it will pair to whatever one is gonna be is basically closer. So it will find the closest one, and then it will pair it with that. So as you can see, we place these guys last, and that, and it's basically just paired to the top one, and the first 4 that we place are still paired to the second one, or the second one up, and still for the bottom, and it's basically like that for all 3 of them, or all 3 of them. So what you want to do now is you basically just want to make the mana spreaders sort of look in that direction, or in the direction that you've got your mana pool in, and that's basically it. But you can have an upgraded mana spreader. It doesn't actually have to be this one. I'm just using this because it's it's really cheap, and you don't actually need one of these guys to start it off, because the other mana spreaders need that to actually be available. So what you want to do to get the open crate and the barrel, like the charcoal automation spreader thingy working, is you want to have one space in between the mana spreader, or no, not mana spreader, but the open crate and the endo, or the first endo flame. Because if you have it like there, or not there, but there, it will actually like store the charcoal in its inventory, which we don't want, because it won't actually spit anything out. Probably because it thinks it's got like a block in front, which it does, but it's just a transparent block, which is kind of annoying because it doesn't actually make it. It makes it less compact. That's fine. So what you want to do to like sort of have your machine inventory manager working is you want to create a trigger, and then an input, and then an output. So just hook them up, just like that. You can have like these anywhere on the actual thing. I'm just like putting them neatly like that. That's my alarm going off. Wow. But what you want to do here is you want to basically just get your output and then make that the mana spreader, or in the open crate. Keep on calling it the mana spreader. And then you can select the upside, or the upside, and then blacklist everything. So, and then for the input, you want to do your inventory that will be getting the charcoal in it, and then select the upside for that as well, or not really the upside. Never mind. I'm gonna select down. It doesn't actually matter for like a barrel. It can either be like the back of it, or the front, or not the front, but or the bottom or the top. But I'm just doing it from the down, and that's basically it. But you can have like a chest as well, like an ender chest, and then that might be a cheaper for you, like rather than getting like the B-space stuff going, which can be a little bit of a pain, because you need to like upgrade the barrels to like the second tier, and it just gets a bit gets a bit like, I don't know. Yeah, it just gets a bit complicated, really. So then what you want to do is you want to get your charcoal in the whitelist of the charcoal supplying inventory, and then you want to specify an amount of 1, and then get your fuzzy detection going, because I actually tried recording this earlier and I couldn't actually find out why it wasn't doing it, and then I found out after I had stopped recording that it needed to be fuzzy, because the charcoal that I actually put in there didn't actually match the charcoal there. I have no clue why, because it's like it pretty much looked the exact same, but I mean that's basically it. And then what you want to do is you want to get your interval to be like 2, or I think 2 is like sort of the max that it will go at to generate like the sort of minimum amount of time that will prevent any loss from happening if you have it like at a constant mana like generation. So like no pools getting full or anything. It will just like constantly sort of spread mana basically. And then what you want to do is that's basically it. And then you can hook the trigger up to the input. So let's just do that. And then it should work. Alright, yeah. We have to actually put the charcoal in the barrel. So let's just do that. And there you go. As you can see, it's working. And there's your first mana spread, or the mana beam. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And I was just sharing what I had actually learnt in a server, or on a server, and it's really cool. This way of generating mana, because I mean it's really fast and pretty efficient and really like not costly at all. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial on how to get good mana or generate awesome amounts of mana. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and peace.